It's time now for Media Watch here on France 24, and I'm joined by Shona Bhattacharya. Good evening to you, Shona.
Hi, Tom.
Let's start by taking a look at the latest popular hashtag from the extraordinary, ever fascinating US presidential election. It's Draft Our Daughters. What does this mean?
Well, Draft Our Daughters is the second most popular hashtag on Twitter today. And though it isn't new, it's taken on a life of its own in recent days. Now, Twitter users are copying the Clinton campaign logo to fake web ads to support women being drafted. A large majority of those tweets are from Trump supporters who are going heavy on the irony. Here we have Hillary wants to go to war with Putin. Let's draft our daughters and draft our wives to die in Russia. I'm a proud liberal. I'm a proud feminist. I'm a proud hero's husband. Draft my wife. There you see in the bottom left-hand corner Hillary's logo. That's been used for other purposes. Some, however, Twitter users are using these same images and they are in support of Clinton. So we have this woman who says, yes, let's do this. A great idea from a great woman. Draft our daughters. Let's see what Trump is going to say about a woman deleting 33,000 Russians. That's, of course, in reference to the accusation that she deleted or her staff deleted 33,000 emails. Now, it is true that Hillary Clinton voted in favor of a bill that would require women to sign up for the draft when they turned 18. That happened in June, and it was a rare demonstration of bipartisan support. Now, even though President Barack Obama has said he will likely veto the bill because it contains provisions that he doesn't agree with, Hillary Clinton was one of the many women lawmakers who voted for the bill called the National Defense Authorization Act. Now, why is this hashtag trending now? This was in June. Well, because Donald Trump on Tuesday said Clinton's plan for Syria, that includes a no-fly zone as well as safe zones on the ground for civilians, would lead to World War III, and I quote. Trump says that those measures would provoke Russia, and that has the nuclear bomb, and many of those tweeting draft our daughters are responding to Trump's claim that Hillary Clinton is a warmonger, as demonstrated by her support for the Iraq War, as well as now her position on Syria today.
Okay, well, ever many more twists and turns, aren't there, in that US electoral campaign. Let's head back to France, though, because a story we've been covering in the main body of the news, of course, the closure of the migrant camp in Calais, known as the Jungle, and lots of political fallout there is.
That's right. Well, now, it seems that some migrants may have avoided being registered and bused to reception centers around France. They are believed to have left Calais before the cleanup operation began on Monday and headed for Paris. That's one idea that's floating around. Now, in the French capital, there have been migrants and asylum seekers living in a neighborhood called Stalingrad that's named after a battle. But they've been living here for months, and aid workers are calling it off the record now the biggest migrant camp in France, now that the Jungle is officially closed. Now, one aid worker, Eloise Marie, puts the number at 2,000 to 3,000 new arrivals in the past 2 days. But French authorities, however, have a different version of what's going on. They say migrants are not coming from Calais. The housing minister, Emmanuelle Cos, doesn't say, however, where they are coming from. She also accuses NGOs of not helping the government, of working against the government that's taking migrants from the streets, sometimes forcibly, and putting them into shelters. Now, in fact, a new shelter is set to open in the next few days. Now, meanwhile, France's Interior Minister Bernard Cazeneuve says this camp, like the Jungle in Calais, will be dismantled.
Okay. And just lastly, a singer from Morocco has been accused of rape here in France. It's a high-profile case. Just tell us a little bit more.
Well, this singer is named Saad Lamjard. He's a pop star in Morocco. Let me get that page up for you. He is very, very popular. His YouTube channel has over 600 million views. But this week, the singer was accused of raping a 20-year-old woman at his luxury hotel in the French capital. The woman is taking him to court for sexual assault and aggravated assault. Now, Saad Lamjared, who was drunk when he was arrested, saw a judge this morning, and he's been ordered to stay in detention. Now, I told you how many YouTube views the singer has, but that's not all. This man has been decorated by King Mohammed VI, and the culture minister of Morocco says he'll do everything to, and I quote, fix the problem. Many people on the internet are supporting him, and there's a sign, Je suis Saad. Where is it? Oh, goodness. Here it is. That's been made in his defense. Now, let's listen to a few bars of a song that was written in his favor. So this song has been written in favor of this man, but he has been accused of rape before. So this isn't a first against this Moroccan singer. In fact, in the United States in 2010, he was accused of raping a young woman, and he escaped the country. And so now, if he ever goes back to the United States, he could face up to 25 years in jail for that rape case.
Okay, all right. Well, a fall from grace by the looks of things for Saad Lamjared. Thank you very much indeed, Shona Bhattacharya,
Thanks, Tom.
for bringing us up to speed.